What is up? Welcome back to PWG. It all begins again on TEW 9. We are in April of 2005, and this is episode 13. This is kind of like season 2. I guess it's not officially going to be a season 2, but if there was multiple seasons, this would be season 2 because we just completed 1 year, and we are going to start our second year officially right now. So I will say cheers to that, and cap off. Headlines today of The Rock returning to Hollywood. The Rock's going to go film a movie. Sorry, I'm moving things around now. Okay, let's check the mail before we do anything else. We have a lot of mail. I'll go ahead and go through it, and I'll let you know if there's anything that's important to us. Mark Briscoe is fully fit, so that means that Mark Briscoe, again, he's back from injury. B-Boy's contract is coming to an end. I would like to keep B-Boy a little more long-term. B-Boy's been pretty good for our roster. We haven't really used him a lot, but he's been helpful. He's one of the guys that doesn't get a lot of credit, but he's there. Tyler Black is coming to an end as well, but I also want to keep him around just because I like the novelty of having Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. Plus, who knows? He might be a star one day. Is he a star? Is he star quality? Yeah, he has a lot of star quality. And he's very good on the microphone, actually. Looks like Tyler Black's going to be cutting a promo. The Rock is off to make movies. Silva. Let's try this again. Take two. Sylvester Turkay has went from muscular to ripped. The Southwest Regional Battles. PWG has finished first out of 4 in the Southwest Regional Battles. And so our attendance will be boosted by 5% this month. All right. Some people join New Japan. Some people leave TNA. Matt Seidel's contract is coming to an end. I feel like these contracts come to an end so often. I'm going to keep him a little longer this time, I think. Matt Seidel. Matt Hardy leaves WWE, but he won't. Oh, he will talk to us, but he's very expensive. Is he worth it? Should I bring Matt Hardy in for a one-time shot? He's $2,200 a shot. I could have him come in and lose to AJ for All-Star Weekend. That'd be crazy. Kenny Omega has gone from toned to muscular. Joey Matthews has gone from toned to muscular as well. Prince Devitt has also gone from toned to muscular. Devon has left the WWE. Bobby Quantz's contract is coming to an end. Have you noticed that every time I say his name, Bobby Quantz, I say it differently every time. I just think that should be his gimmick, right? Like, nobody knows how to pronounce his name. He's the unpronounceable, Bobby Quantz. I'm just kidding, Bobby, if you're listening. But I am going to keep him, so if he is listening, then maybe he's happy about that. All right. So Bobby's going to stay for a little while. I'm going to do a Bobby triple threat with Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley. And, okay, nothing else that we care about. PWG and nothing else matters, right? We made $5,138. We have some contracts coming to an end, but we did look at those. Michael Shane has 1 appearance left. That's fine. If you watched the last episode, we did go over the production stuff. I decided to stay here for now. I think going up another level would be too expensive for us in the moment. This is $10,000 per month. We're not making that yet. I did go up 1 level, so now we're paying $250 per show. I think we can handle that, and that way we don't get hit for copyright, for music copyright stuff. And on this one, semi-pro, if we upgrade, it's going to cost us $2,500 per night, and I don't think we're making that yet. So I'm going to stick with what we're doing now. which is 500 per night, and kind of see how we feel. Maybe I should though, because it is All-Star Weekend. I don't know. I don't know. I do want to show you. If we go to broadcasters, if I could find it. I should put the Jeopardy music right now in here. Okay, wait. I can't find broadcasters. Broadcasting. Okay. And I go to view all broadcasters, and we have it checked to will negotiate yes. We have one place, we have one public internet site that will negotiate with us, which is YouTube. So I know what you're thinking, like any person with an internet connection can get onto YouTube, and that is true. But this is also 2005, so it wasn't the same as it is now. And it's tiny, but it's all in Canada, Puerto Rico, and the US. So I think we should jump on it. Events. So, okay. They don't want to give us this time slot. Or this one. So we could do late night. Right? But for late night, it says they're not keen on having us take this spot. And if they did, we'd expect to be paid an incentive. And so in this one, it says PWG would pay $1,000 for this deal per show. And I don't want to pay $1,000 for this show. So if we go to Graveyard, which is like in the middle of the night, we don't have to pay anything. It's not an ideal spot, but it's better than nothing right now. And it's our first, it's our first spot. So we're going to take it. And we're going to do 1 year. This doesn't matter because nobody's paying anything here. Nobody's paying anything. And it's YouTube. It's free. Can we do more than a year? No, let's do a year, and then we can re-up in a year. All right, so now our shows will be broadcast on YouTube, on the, I guess, PWG YouTube channel, and they're only going to be airing in... I don't know how that works, because, yeah, but that's fine. So we're on YouTube, and we're only in Graveyard. We're not allowed to play our show during the day. I guess let's move forward. Oh, you know what? Before we move forward, let's try to get some more people, because we have gone up in size, and I'm sure some more people that would be available to us that weren't available before, right? Like, let's take a look at who is available now. So sign, yes, yes, yes. We'll go 50 and we'll search. Okay, 50 was too much. Let's go 75. That's too little. That's all right. Brock Lesnar will still not talk to us. Bill Goldberg will still not talk to us. I don't think we could afford them anyway. I think that was really all. Sting will talk to us. Wow, Sting. If we can get the Stinger. He's actually really popular. His stamina is really good. You know what? All-Star Weekend, if I brought Sting in for a match, for 2 matches, oh, he's so expensive. I don't think we would make more money based on having Sting, right? We might get a better rating. I was thinking like maybe Sting versus Joe. Sting would have to win, though. Should I bring Sting in for 1 appearance? He's going to be so expensive. And we pay for his travel, which isn't that much. I just kicked the table. I'm going to bring him in for 1 appearance. You know what? We're going to promote him for the All-Star Weekend, right? 2 appearances. I don't know if he's going to be worth it. I'm a little bit nervous. He's so expensive. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring him for one appearance. I'm gonna do it. All Star Weekend Night 1. Come see Sting. If I bring him in for one appearance, oh, it'll probably take him a few days to sign. I can't just bring him in for a second appearance like that. Alright, maybe All Star Weekend Night 2. Because last year, Night 2 needed some help. I'm a little bit nervous about bringing Sting in, but that's okay. We could rock it. The next group of people. Matt Hardy. He's so expensive too. He's less than Sting though. You know what? Let's bring Matt Hardy in for Night 1 and Sting in for Night 2. It's All Star Weekend. We got to go all out. Scott Hall couldn't do a match. He's too expensive to bring in for a promo. I'm all thinking about bringing Scott Hall in just for a promo. Bam. Let's bring in Bam. Nobody here. All right. I think this is. I think Matt Hardy and Scott Hall. I mean Matt Hardy and Sting is enough. Now we get into a lot of people. So let's actually take. Wait. 54. Did I do that? I didn't do that right. There we go. Who is this guy? Oh, he's not very good. Oh, he's from MTV's Jackass. I was like, he looks like a wrestler. Oh, Steamboat's only $600 per show. I mean, it's kind of a lot, but it's not a lot. You know what? Let's bring a Steamboat in for some shows. Let's bring him in for the All-Star Weekend. Sabu, I wanted to bring him back in, but he is injured at the moment. All right. That might be it. We might have enough people. Well, actually, we have more than enough people because we got some expensive people. I wish I could bring Taka back, but he's signed exclusive with All Japan. So I'm glad that we got Taka while we did, because he did sign exclusives to All Japan. But nobody else that I really see that would be worth bringing in. This guy's 120. He's a manager. Would it be worth bringing him in and having to do some managing? I mean, I have Kenny Bolin, but Kenny Bolin's kind of managing jobbers at the moment. We'll see. We'll see what he can do. We'll give him a few shows. I kind of feel like Tully Blanchard would be a little more, makes me a little more logical because he's a road agent as well. We'll see. How are you in the ring, buddy? Oh, you have stamina. Your hardcore isn't gonna really fly though. Alright, let's go ahead and who do we have in here? Alright, that's some good decisions to make. And then let's look at the events. So we have All-Star Weekend on Friday the 8th. Let's take a look at when we want these to be. Friday and Saturday, the 8th and the 9th. I think that works. Nobody is gone that weekend. And it's April 1st will be 1 week, and then the 8th will be 2 weeks. So that's perfect, actually. Happy accident. And then let's bring in another show. like we did last year. We'll have 3 shows in this month. Do you want to do the musical again? I kind of like the musical name. We'll do it on the 22nd. Is that when we want to do it? That's 2 weeks. And then if we do it on the 22nd, then we have to go. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I do want to see that though. Yeah, Taka's not even going to be working for us at that point. I do want to see this. So if we do the 22nd, then we have the 29th, and then that means that 2 weeks will be the first week of May. So this will be 2 weeks, and then this will be 2 weeks. Okay, so we'll do the 6th and the 20th of May. Alright, we'll figure that out as we go. We have our event set up for April, so that's good. May only have 1. What was my May show last year? Was it the Pimentos? May, yeah, okay. So if I go to PWG the musical, we had 550 people last time. Alright, and the results are here. Okay, cool. Oh, so last year's when Sabu came in. Alright, so night 1, we main evented. Christopher Daniels defeated AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, and it got a 68. Alright, well, let's see what we can do this year. Let's head forward. I have some decisions to make. I'm going to make all these decisions without showing it. If anything other than this comes up, I'll bring it back. We are back on the day of the show. We have some mail, so let's check out the mail first. Scott D'Amore got a contract offer from CMLL. It looks like he may not have taken it. Yeah, he has no other offers. I think he turned it down. Good. Raven got loaned out. Fujita won his fight. It's more than I can say for Nakamura. Just kidding, Shinsuke. Takamichi Noku has left PWG. In honor of Takamichi Noku being here, let's just shortlist him just in case he becomes a free agent in 1,063 days. I don't know how long that is, but I want to look at his history with our company. I think I did this recently, but let's do it again because we liked the guy, and now he's gone forever from our company. Yeah, look at that. Got the life on February 11th, 2005. AJ Styles defeats Takamichi Noku in 81. Bryan Danielson defeats Takamichi Noku at the PWG Battle of Los Angeles, Friday, September 24th, 2004, in a 72. Thanks, Taka, for the awesome matches. Oh, Josh Barnett won his fight, too. Al Snow is exclusive with the World Wrestling Federation. Oh, Devon got an offer from AWA Stars. How much is Devon? Oh, yeah, Devon's too expensive. Alright. It is time for PWG All-Star Weekend Night 1. I can just see the promotion, you know, promoting Sting and Matt Hardy for PWG All-Star Weekend. So you got to buy tickets to both nights because really, you don't know who's going to be on what night, right? You don't know if they're both on both nights. You don't know if one's on night 1, one's on night 2. If they're both on night 2, you don't know. But we're going to find out. So let's go ahead and get into the show. Nobody gets the night off because I turned that feature off. We are going to expect 836 fans to the show. So I'm going to pick a venue with 850. In Chino, California. We'll pick this venue here. We'll make Sting drive to Chino, California. We're on YouTube. We're on YouTube, which is pretty exciting for the first time. We're broadcasting on YouTube. We have a good team now that Steve Carino's gone. Let's spend some creative energy. We have a lot of creative points because I forgot to spend them last time. We are likely to succeed for anybody. Ooh, a big gamble. We don't want it. A near certainty for anybody. And one more. A safe bet for Frankie Kazarian. Oh, we have 14 points left. Hey, good job, team. Chris Hero trained some people. Kazarian and Super Dragon are travel buddies. Apparently, Mark Briscoe and Scott Young have become friends. AJ Styles and Joey Matthews don't like each other. CM Punk and Rudy Charles got into a fight. A huge row, which means an argument in British slang. Okay, All-Star Weekend Night 1. So here's what I'm thinking. Where's Matt Hardy? I'll put Matt Hardy on the main event of Night 1 against a heel. Oh, CM Punk. I think that might help him out a little bit. Because it's going to be a loss for the person. I could also do a Nigel McGuinness losing to Matt Hardy. What's Matt's technical? Not very... Oh, it's pretty... I mean, it's 68. That's not awful, but he's more of a high flyer. Is CM Punk a high flyer? CM Punk is not much of anything. He's a psychologist in the ring. He's very good at basics. Do I want to do it Joe? Who do I want to lose to Matthew Hardy? We'll go CM Punk. Matt Hardy versus CM Punk. I think that'll help CM Punk get a little bit where he needs to be. And let's do a creative finish to make this to boost the match a little. Ooh, AJ has a big gamble. Alright, that's going to be our semi-main. Main event. For the PWG title. And Brian is the winner. Likely to succeed. And then Kazarian, okay. Ooh, AJ doesn't want to lose the belt to Brian. Alright, well, I guess. What I wanted to do was have AJ lose the belt on night 1 to Brian and then do a ladder match with these two guys on night 2. But that's not to be. That's not to be. So I'm going to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out this note if Brian wins, and then just, if the computer decides that Brian wins, the computer decides that Brian wins, but AJ won't let me pick that. And that's the true main event. You know what? Let's do... Can I do... You know what? There we go. 2 versus 2. Ladder match. This is going to be... Should I save this for night 2? The back seats against the Kings. You know what? I'm going to save that for night 2. I'm going to have the Kings of Wrestling defend their tag titles against somebody else. Who's local? Is there somebody local that's good? There's nobody local at all. Chris Bosch. Roddy Piper. No, I mean somebody over. Somebody that's over. Not really. Matt Jackson. Is Nick Jackson local? How's only one of the Jacksons local? That's weird, right? Alright. I'm going to give a tag title shot to somebody. And then I'm also going to give a #1 contenders match. The Kings of Wrestling. Have they defended against the Machine Guns recently? They did, yeah, in March. They've been against Machine Guns a lot. We want the smoke. Alright, let's see. Who do I have for baby faces? Steen and Starr. I'm starting not to like Steen and Starr though. I kind of want to see Steen on his own. I'm not putting Excalibur in the match. Not in a million years. Not in a million years. Oh, the Briscoes. But they're all heels. But they're all healed up. They had a match in March, which is last month, for the tag titles, but it was a triple threat match. Chris Hero, pinfall victory, tag titles. You know what, maybe not the Briscoes. I feel like they just had a match. Let's go Adam Pearce. Let's do babyface. Let's see if we can do baby faces. We'll do Colt Cabana. Maybe we'll do Brian Kendrick. And I could do B-Boy, Scorpio Sky. You know, let's do Phoenix and Steen. I think we'll do that. Have we done this? October. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, tag titles. On the line. Chris Hero gets the win. Sorry, I just want All-Star Weekend to be perfect. Because Zarian's got to get a good win here. Against a heel. Kazarian, you know what? He's done a lot better since I had him lose to Nigel. We've done this, I'm sure, a few times, right? PWG. Oh yeah, we did it in July. That was a while back. What are my other options for heels? Nigel, I feel like that was pretty recent. I don't want him to beat Joe or Daniels. And then Adam Pearce is kind of eh. It's Michael Shane's last appearance. They are friends. What did they get last time? The next show, they got a 58, and that was in September. And before that, they were in a triple threat match, and they got a 54. And before that, they were in another triple threat match, and they had a 57. You know what? I'm going to give it to them. And we'll see what they can do. Kazarian's going to get the win. I hope he does the flux capacitor, because that move is dope. Create a finish. Frankie Kazarian. And pinfall. Where's pinfall? Pinfall finish. Well, he also have to do clean because he's a babyface. I gotta turn Frankie heel. Maybe I'll put Frankie in Bowling Services. Alright, let's see. What else? Sting is going to wait. Oh, Christopher Daniels needs to be in a big match. I haven't done Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe one-on-one. I don't think. They're both heels. I haven't because they're both heels probably. But if you think about it, that's going to be a good match, right? Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe. I mean, it is All-Star Weekend. Elix Skipper. What is his technical? Not very good. Jerry Lynn. Nigel McGuinness. Yeah, let's go Elix. We'll make it that. We'll make that triple threat match. Oh, somebody's yellow. Doug Anderson is doing way too much on this show. Sorry about it, Doug. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, man. Ricky Steamboat's here, you guys. Give Ricky Steamboat some matches. Don't, like, let him feel left out. What's his popularity? 31, and his is 32. Have I done these two in a match? Yes, in December, and a triple threat in February. Alright, I get it. Okay. P.D. Williams and Cole Cabana. I hope that doesn't hurt P.D. Williams too much, but hopefully it just gets some better exposure. You know, in fact, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to make Colt the winner. I was going to say I'm going to make no winner, but then I'm afraid that Colt will lose. I'm really trying to get Colt over. Boom, boom. I didn't leave room for a tag team contendership match, did I? I might have to ditch the Colt Cabana match. Because tomorrow night, the winner of this match is going to get a tag team ladder match championship. The tag team championship ladder match. And we've never done this match. Okay, so this is going to be the Backseat Boys, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the Briscoe Brothers in a triple threat match. That the winner is... Oh, no, that's going to happen. The winner is going to be Trent Acid by pinfall. Clean victory by pinfall. And the winner of this match gets a ladder match against the tag team champions, against the winner of... I'm pointing at it, but you can't see it. The Kings of Wrestling versus Steven Starr, which we all know is going to be the Kings of Wrestling, right? All right, so let's cut this match. Let's put this up a little bit so we don't have two triple threats in a row. All right, that looks good. That's our All-Star Weekend. What do you guys think? I'm going to do a promo segment. Who should I talk? Remember I found somebody that could talk really good? And I was like, yeah, this person. I don't remember who it was. Oh, it was Tyler Black, I think. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it on the pre-show, though. John Moxley's going to come out. And then Tyler Black is going to interrupt him. And I think we're going to try to get these guys a little friendship going. Oops. You didn't see that. Alright. Pre-show, of course. I just want to see how they do. Moxley comes out. He starts complaining about All-Star Weekend. And then Tyler Black says, hey, why don't we have a match tomorrow night on the pre-show? I don't know, something, right? So I'm not going to use Tyler Black and John Moxley in the pre-show. Joel Maximo, Prince Devitt, and Bobby Roode. I feel like if Tyler Black can talk, he's going to be what we wanted The Miz to be. And The Miz will no longer be needed. Because he is The Miz, and he is awful. Brody Lee against Chad Collier. And a three-way tag team match featuring these guys, and I think these guys. Yeah, okay, that works. Two heels and a babyface. Have we had this match before? We have, but it doesn't matter. Even though it was last month, was February, but it doesn't matter because it's a pre-show match. You know what? It does matter. Let me change. The Heartbreakers in for the Pitbulls. And have we had this match? We never have. Okay. Alright, and let's go ahead and see who we should have do a little promo ski in the ring. Oh, I could do Matt Hardy, right? I could have Matt Hardy intro the show, and then tomorrow night I could have Sting intro the show. I could also have Ted DiBiase do it. Ted DiBiase could be our new authority figure. Do we want an authority figure? Alright, who is he facing CM Punk? I'm going to have DiBiase kick off the show. In fact, you know what? This is going to be cool. I have only this storyline going. I'm going to do a storyline. I'm going to call it All-Star Weekend. What did I do? Okay. All-Star Weekend is going to feature CM Punk. It's going to feature Ted DiBiase. It's going to feature Matthew Hardy. And it's going to feature the one they call Sting. And I don't know what Sting's going to do in this yet. We'll figure it out. And this is all to get CM Punk over. Alright, so that's what's going to happen. Ted's going to come out. No, Matt's going to come out. And I'm not going to do all the multiple parts because that's going to take forever. But Matt's going to come out and talk about PWG and that he's honored to be here. And I'm going to see what it might be his first appearance since leaving WWE. And if it is, then we'll say that. And then Ted's going to come out. And then Ted's going to say, Matt Hardy, it's so good to see you. I think we should do some business together. And then Matt Hardy's like, what? I'm not going to do business with you. It was, whatever. They start to argue. It escalates a little bit. And then Ted DiBiase says, you know what? Fine then. You don't want to do that? Then this is what's going to happen. Tonight, you're going to face in this ring CM Punk. And the whole crowd's going to go crazy. Because like, oh my God, Matt Hardy versus CM Punk. Oh my God. Alright, so Matt Hardy comes out, he does his promo, and then Ted DiBiase comes out, and he's like, buddy, you are going to do this, and this is what's going to happen. And he's like, oh, no, it's not. And then he says, CM Punk, and the place goes crazy. Alright, let's do one more match. We'll do a singles match, that way it doesn't have to be very long. That way we can get Kenny Omega in the ring. And let's get him against a face. Matt Sydal. I think that should be good. Have they? No, they haven't faced each other. Make it quick. A quick little 7-minute match. Oh wait, no, I have two. I can make it 9 minutes. Oops. Now what? Is somebody being used too much? Oh, Rick Knox. Referee Rick Knox is being used too much. It was okay if it was 2 minutes less, but here we go. All right, let's kick things off. All-Star Weekend Night 1. This is going to be on YouTube. Not really. Well, this will be on YouTube, but this won't be on YouTube. And these first few matches will not be on YouTube as well. We're going to do these matches while people, come into the building or they settle in. They're going to get some food. They're going to go outside and have a smoke or whatever. And then we're going to get into the actual show, which is when Matt Hardy comes out. So let's do this. I'm super excited. All right, our first pre-show match is going to be Matt Sydal defeats Kenny Omega with the Springboard 450. Got us a 43. Kenny Omega with a 39. Matt Sydal with a 42. The next pre-show match is a 35. We saw Pomp and Circumstances defeat the Heartbreakers and York and Matthews in a triple threat tag team match. And nobody really stood out as great. Joey Matthews had a 44, which is pretty good. Christian York. Oh, the crowd doesn't like Christian York all of a sudden. He got a lot of static from the vocal crowd who clearly aren't impressed. All right, so I guess Christian York has to go. Matthews is going to stay, though, because he got a 44. In our next match, we have a 47. Chad Collier defeats Brody Lee with a Texas Cloverleaf. Chad Collier with a 57. Nice. Brody Lee with a 27. In a 29 rated segment, I should have made it scripted. John Moxley comes out. Tyler Black comes out. They argue a little bit. And they decide to have a match tomorrow night on the pre-show. In a pre-show match, I got a 46 rating. Joel Maximo defeated Prince Devitt and Bobby Roode in 13 minutes and 25 seconds when Joel Maximo pinned Bobby Roode with a Maximo Impact. Joe Maximo had a 53, and everybody else had a 36 and a 35. Scott D'Amore did good work at ringside, but Bobby Roode was off his game. Now we're getting into the show. The show kicks off PWG live on YouTube for the very first time. The first person you see is Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy walks out and he says, PWG on YouTube, and he's quickly interrupted by Ted DiBiase. And Ted DiBiase wants to get Matt Hardy on the payroll, and Matt Hardy refuses. And then he says, all right, fine then. You have to deal with my friend tonight in the main event, CM Punk. And the crowd goes bananas. The crowd goes bananas. It was actually Matt Hardy got it great. Ted DiBiase got it great. And the storyline has started. Matt Hardy did struggle by going off script a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. In our first match, the Backseat Boys defeated the Motor City Machine Guns and the Briscoes when Trent Acid defeated Alex Shelley, and in a 53 rated match. So the Backseat Boys are now the number one contenders for the tag titles, and so they'll face the winners of Steen and Starr tomorrow night, or the winners of Steen and Starr versus the Kings of Wrestling tomorrow night on night 2 in a tag team ladder match, which I'm pretty excited about. The Briscoes got a tag team bonus. In a 61 rated match, this is very disappointing. Samoa Joe defeated Christopher Daniels with an Island Driver. Samoa Joe had Samoa Joe had a 77. Christopher Daniels had an 82. They had great chemistry. Excalibur was not good. Disco Machine was not good. Oh, the match deserved better commentary. So now that I'm on YouTube and I can't do it mid-match, mid-show, I need to upgrade my commentary. And I probably can't do it before night 2 either. But I hope it doesn't. Like, this was an 80 rated match, but the second was rated 61 because of the commentary. And again, the commentary was a problem. Oh, I wish I knew about that. 63 rated match. Nigel McGuinness defeated Jerry Lynn and Elix Skipper. 73 rated wrestling rating. And these guys did great, but the commentary brought it down. This match was okay. The commentary didn't bring it down that much. You got a 61 because Kazarian defeated Michael Shane. With the flux capacitor, that's good. The Kings of Wrestling defeated Steen and Starr in a 44 rated match. Alright, well, whatever. Chris Hero debuted a new spot that helped the psychology and should be a good go-to spot in the future. In a 63 rated match, oh man. I just brought in Matt Hardy and it just wasted him with this no commentary nonsense. The commentary was weak. I knew the commentary was bad, but it just never really affected it, so I didn't think it really mattered too much. But I just tanked my whole entire weekend. This is an 80 rated match, 66 rated segment. AJ Styles had an 88, Danielson had a 70. I got to run back all these matches, and I got to bring Matt Hardy back again. We had a 60 rated show. This is our worst show we ever had. It increased our popularity in 18 regions. Oh man, okay. We got some. We appeared worse because our music was low and our broadcast quality was. That's fine. That's fine. Appearing a little worse is fine. I'm gonna apologize to Matt Hardy for tanking the show. No, I'm not even gonna do that because he won't be here tomorrow. I'm gonna apologize to my guys. Sorry about it, you guys. I tanked the whole entire show with the commentary. We lost $3,000 on the show, which is fine. We gained popularity in a whole bunch of places now because now we're on YouTube in all of US and Canada, which is great. And they liked our show. Our show was good. It was liked. It wasn't up to the standards that before YouTube. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't up to the standards before we did YouTube. So now we have to figure out the commentary, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get commentary fast enough for the next show, really. Oh, Chris Jericho has a big injury. He'll be out of action for about a week. All right, so what's our commentary at now? 42, 47. Okay. They're in the 40s. So I could do anything above the 40s. I don't want to ruin Sting's appearance. Matt Hardy's gone. Let's look at the mail. Okay, All-Star Weekend. We had 2,000 views, which is great. Chris Jericho's out for a week. Michael Shane's gone. Matt Hardy's getting some offers. Oh, this is probably going to be a written deal, right? Matt Hardy, negotiate. I just want to see what his rival offers are. That's a touring deal, and so is that. Okay, so he's not going to be exclusive. Matt Hardy's gone. And Noah made an offer to Brother Devon. Alright, that's fine. Let's figure out this commentary business. We want an announcer. Play-by-play. That we can use in the US. That's hireable. And we want him to be, or her, or whoever, to have no less than 60. So this guy's local to us. We can get him on a one-night deal. He's a 64. He'll be better than, what we have now. He's a 70. He'll be even better than that. Dave Prazak. I like Dave Prazak a lot. Now, today, like to this day, he's a good commentary in GCW. He can do a good play-by-play. How much is he? He's $290. He's the booker for IWS. So he's in a lot of directions. Here's Joey Styles. He's really good. He's $400. Kevin Kelly is 290. Oh, he's not as good though. Lenny Leonard, not great. Morrow. Oh, Morrow's not that great right now. I guess he has to get better. He's only 35, so I guess he still has to grow up in the game. Steve Prazak is probably related to Dave Prazak. Todd Kennelly, he's $400. If I'm gonna get Todd Kennelly for $400, I might as well get Joey Styles. This Dave Prazak guy is 300. You know what? Let me get Joey Styles. I don't want to pay that much, but I think right now it's worth it just to get him so I don't tank the commentary thing on YouTube. And now let's look for a play-by-play guy who has a standard of 60. Okay, we have quite a few. One of which is Dave Prazak. Is Violent J, but he has a lot going on. Toby Keith, yeah, right. We can afford Toby Keith, right? Stevie Ray, he's 260. He's not very good. Steve Prazak. Scott Hudson, he's doing TNA right now. Mark Madden, he's 260. He's not very good. Zabisco's not great. Cornette's pretty good. It's probably expensive, right? Yeah, $700. Don Callis. He won't work with me. Am I too small? Oh, that's right. He's on hiatus. Boss Rutan. He's pretty good. He lives in the Southwest. Oh, never mind. I just saw how much he costs. Bert Sawyer. He's actually pretty good at commentary. He's 140 per show. He's not local. Alright, so based on what I'm seeing here, I kind of want to go Dave Prazak. We'll go through him one more time. Scott Hudson's pretty good. Roddy Piper's good, but he's probably really expensive. This Peter Doyle guy is really good. He's 180. He's in the Southwest. We'll try Peter Doyle. Joey Styles and Peter Doyle. Is Joel Gertner available? I think Joel Gertner would be a fun partner, but I don't see him in this qualification. Oh, maybe he's not even in this save. Alright, you know what? Let's go with Dave Prazak. No. Let's go back to the roster. Who do I have that does commentary besides? I feel like if I had anybody that did commentary besides Disco Machine, they'd already be doing it. Kenny Bolin. Oh, his color's not that great though, too. Disco Machine's not even listed as a color commentary. Alright, color, let me go back. I'm gonna go with this guy, Bert Sawyer. He'll be Joey Styles' second. I'm gonna keep him on for 3 months. Because if he doesn't work out as commentary, he could just be a wrestler until his contract is up. All right, but now for night 2, I have to figure that out. What I'm gonna do on commentary. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but we'll figure it out. And let's go. Nobody gets the night off because I turned that feature off. And here we are, night 2. Wait, where did we go for? Oh, we went here. So let's go here again. Let's be on YouTube, even though we're so embarrassed about the last show because our commentary was terrible. Let's buy some creative ideas. A bit of a gamble, I don't want it. A near certainty, we'll take it. No restrictions. Locker room incidents. Kid Vicious asked to hang out backstage. Yeah, sure, come on in, buddy. Chris Hero's been training some people. Disc Machine has a angle idea. Okay. Nigel McGuinness has an idea for a creative finish. Great. Let's see. Sean Tempers and Samoa Joe argued. Jerry Lynn worked with Chris Sabin. And let's go. Let's inspire people. Yeah, night 2, you guys, let's do this. Sting's here. Let's get good commentary from the local worker section. Alright, you are in for the night. I'm going to get you on commentary. And now I need a... No, I'm going to get a color guy now. A play-by-play guy. Which is nobody. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's look at skills. Let's look at color. And we'll just go up the list. If anybody jumps out at you. Oh, Roddy Piper. Oh, no, I can't afford Roddy Piper. How much are you for one night, Roddy? He won't even talk to me. He was like, nah, you're tripping. I know. Bobby Heenan. No, not one single person can do commentary. Okay. So, let me go through my roster and go like this. Color 50 at the very least. We can do a 68 color. He can do a 64 color. You know what? Maybe I should do Ted DiBiase just for the night. Well, actually, maybe forever, but... Scott D'Amore could do a little better, but I feel like Scott D'Amore already has a place on the show. In Petey's corner. Alright, so let me go to local... Oh, wait, you know what? Not local workers. Okay, let me go to... this. Not this. Angelo Trinidad and Scott D'Amore. They have no experience together, but they're in the 60s, and that's a lot better than what we had. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Scott D'Amore. Yeah, let's do Ted. Should we do Ted? Let's do Ted. Like I said, Ted doesn't have a defined role on the roster yet. So then if I go back to the match... Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, let's hope that makes a difference. I'm going to run this match back. Should I do it? Or should I wait? Oh, wait. Did Brian won? Did Brian win? Brian's the PWG champion. I was so mad at the last show that I didn't realize that AJ lost the title. Let's take a look at the match history. A 66 match was like the worst match that they could have possibly had. Bryan Danielson defeated AJ Styles to win the PWG heavyweight title. I didn't even realize that. Okay, my bad. So we're, you know what? We're gonna forget that tag team ladder match. Because what I'm going to do is this. And I hope the commentary doesn't kill it. Oh, I really hope the commentary doesn't kill it. But we're going to have ourselves a little rematch for the PWG title that Bryan's going to put on the line this time. I don't remember what I have for creative finishes. Creative finish. Alright, this one. Should I have AJ win the title back, or should I have Bryan keep it for a while? You know what? Let's let the computer decide. And this time I'll pay attention to the outcome. I won't be so mad. I was so mad last time. Alright. Sting is going to go up against... It can't be CM Punk again, can it? I think it kind of could be. Because I'm kind of bummed that his match against Matt Hardy flopped. Not to say that it's not going to flop now. $36. See, I think he went up 1 point with the Matt Hardy match. $42. Wow. Yeah, let's just do CM Punk again. We'll make him the outside ambassador. And then this time we'll do a tag team title match, but we'll pretend like it was never supposed to be a ladder match. These guys against these guys. I'm gonna have the backseats win it back. Do I have a credit finish? I think for Nigel, maybe? Yeah, for Nigel, okay. I feel like going through and making AJ the winner of this match, and then having AJ go on another year-long title reign. But it would be cool to see Bryan kind of go on a little title run, right? So yeah, let's let the computer decide, because it kind of would be cool either way. I'm happy that Bryan won. I wish I wouldn't have been so mad last time, so I could have enjoyed it better. All right, face. Jerry Lynn, you're pretty technical. Did I have this match already? I probably did, right? In December. And now we're in April. Yeah, this will be fine. It's All-Star Weekend. And Nigel's going to be the winner by pinfall. And a creative finish. Oh, Jerry Lynn is furious at the thought of losing to Nigel McGuinness. Is Cole technical? Not really. Kendrick is... we could do Cole. Alright. I have CM Punk and Colt Cabana both losing in an effort to get them over. We shall see. I feel like I teased this match before, but I don't think I've ever done it. And they're friends, so there wouldn't have been a reason to do it, but it's All-Star Weekend, baby. You never know what's going to happen. Go for a triple threat match with these three guys. I probably did this before, right? Oh no, never. Okay, that works. That'll be a good match. Definitely would want Joe to be the winner though. And we'll make Frankie Kazarian, no offense Frankie, take the pin. And let's put that there. And we're at 1:59. Everything is enough time. I'm going to take this down like 2 minutes. Yeah, okay. I have everything pretty much I need booked. I could do I could do a 6-man tag. I could feature Team Canada on one side, Bobby Roode, Petey Williams, and Johnny Devine. And Scott Demore's on commentary, so he probably won't be on their side, on their corner. But oh no, Ted DiBiase's on commentary. And I'm gonna have them go up against Brian Kendrick, Excalibur, and Super Dragon. No, let's go Brian Kendrick, Kevin Steen, and Phoenix Star. Boom. Okay, there we go. I kind of pushed it to the max there. I have 4 minutes left. I don't have to do any promos. Or I could take off 1 minute and I could do a quick 5-minute promo. I could do Sting again, cutting a promo. And then CM Punk comes out and challenges him to a match. That's what I'll do. I'm nervous about the commentary thing. I hope it works out for this show. Sting comes out. CM Punk comes out. In fact, if the commentary works out, I might even want Joey Styles because Joey Styles is so expensive. I might just get this Angelo guy and put Ted DiBiase in commentary with him. Okay. Sting promo. Punk challenges him to a match. And Sting goes, "Aren't you the guy that lost to Matt Hardy last night?" And then everybody laughs. Oh. And CM Punk's like, "Oh, you think this is a joke, Sting? You think this is a joke?" And that's all I have. That's all I have. Just, you think this is a joke, Sting? You think this is a joke? Because Sting obviously does think it's a joke. He obviously does think it's a joke because he's laughing. He's laughing his little butt off. Prince Devitt. Nick Nemeth. Is he a babyface? Yeah, he is. Mark Stardust. We'll put that guy from the booking team on here. He's like, "I got an idea. Give me the world title." We're like, that's not an idea. Not a good one. Since I bumped them on the last show, I'm going to put them on here. And I'm going to have them go up against... Ooh, not them. The Heartbreakers. The people who they got bumped for. Who's being used too much? It was the referee. And last but not least, we'll have a pre-show scramble match that people can watch while they're getting to their seats. You know what? Tyler Black here. Oh, you know what? I mean, I do have 24 minutes. But I think... Did I book John Moxley on something? Oh, no, I did not. John Moxley. I'm all excited. You know what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to do a pre-show match. I don't even think I did a storyline for these guys. Have we done the one-on-one yet? Have not. Someday these guys are going to be in a group together. And they're going to be called The Shield. And they're going to be cool. That's all. Alright, so Christian York is out. The fans don't want to see him. I don't know why. The fans don't like him. The fans don't want to see him. He's a schmuck. Just kidding. I'm sorry, Christian York. Is that too many minutes? Oh, that's 9 too many. Okay, that's too many. Let's do a triple threat. Let's do a triple threat match. Right here. We'll go Matt. We'll go Matt. And we'll go Shelley. Alex Shelley. Just to get Alex Shelley some more experience. There we go. Oh, it's still too long. 4 minutes too long. Take 2 minutes off of that. I'll take 2 minutes off of that. And there we go. Let's start the show. Did I do a promo? I did. Oh, this Sting promo. Okay. In a pre-show match, we got a 55 rated match. Matt Sydal defeated Alex Shelley and Matt Cross. Everybody got... Oh, actually, Matt Sydal, Matt Cross got a 54. Alex Shelley got a 44. Not bad. And then our color commentary guy debuted, and I don't know if it got good or bad. In another pre-show match, 30 rated, John Moxley defeated Tyler Black with a Mox City. Tyler Black got a 30. John Moxley got a 27. In a pre-show tag team match, got a 37 rating. The Havana Pitbulls defeated the Heartbreakers. The Havana Pitbulls did way better than the Heartbreakers did, I'll tell you that. In another pre-show match, they got a 48 rated match. Joey Matthews defeated Kenny Omega with a double underhook DDT. Kenny Omega with a 50. Joey Matthews with a 42. I want to put Kenny Omega on the regular show against somebody. Like Samoa Joe or something. In a 33 rated pre-show match, Prince Devitt defeated Mark Stardust and Nick Nemeth when Prince Devitt defeated Mark Stardust with a Bloody Sunday. Mark Stardust was the weak link. Mark had a 19. And the other two guys had a 30s. They weren't that much better. In a pre-show segment, it still deserved better color commentary, but it wasn't like detrimental to the show so far. In a 64 rated match, rated segment, Sting comes out, talks about the show, the product. CM Punk interrupts them, challenges them to a match. They deserve better commentary, both sides of it, but it didn't bring the entire segment down. In a 6-person tag, Brian Kendrick and Kevin Steen and Phoenix Star defeated Team Canada when Brian Kendrick pinned Johnny Devine with the sliced bread number 2. Brian Kendrick had a 74. Everybody else was in the 40s. That's crazy. Scott D'Amore did good work at ringside. Scott D'Amore and Johnny Devine are a good pairing. P. Williams has a hot move. And Brian Kendrick looked good. In a 64 rated match that deserved better commentary, Elix Skipper defeated Christopher Daniels with play of the day. Christopher Daniels with a 77, Elix Skipper with a 71. Oh, this brought the match down. The commentary brought the match down. In a 68 rated segment with 78 rated wrestling, Samoa Joe defeated Frankie Kazarian and Jerry Lynn, when Samoa Joe pinned Frankie Kazarian. Samoa Joe with an 82, Jerry Lynn with an 85, Frankie Kazarian with a 65, and the overall segment was rated 68. Nigel McGuinness defeats Colt Cabana in a 68 rated match. Nigel McGuinness with a 70, Colt Cabana with a 47. Nigel's creative finish was a success in this match. In a 62 rated match, the Backseat Boys defeat the Kings of Wrestling when Trent Acid pins Chris Hero, and the Backseat Boys win the PWG Tag Team titles. And we saw, let's see, Trent Acid got a 69, Johnny Cashmere got a 70, Hero with a 52, Claudio with a 41. Wow, 62 rated match. In a 59 rated match, ouch, Sting defeated CM Punk with a Scorpion Deathlock. Sting had a rating of 55. CM Punk had a rating of 60. And the storyline advanced with this segment. The promo was better, I believe. In a 71 rated match, which was better than I thought, it still got brought down, so it would have been higher. AJ Styles defeats Bryan Danielson in a ladder match, and AJ Styles wins back the PWG Heavyweight title. AJ Styles with the 87, Bryan Danielson with the 78, and the creative finish was a success. So the commentary was pretty harsh on this one too, but we still had a 71, and so let's see what the show looks like. 65 rated show, increased our popularity in 18 regions. This was still pretty disappointing, but not as bad as the first show was. I know we wasted a lot of money on Sting and Matt Hardy to look good, and the commentary really brought us down. So let's go with I don't even know. Bryan Danielson, he did good. AJ Styles, thank you. And Samoa Joe. I don't know, they're always my go-to guys. We lost $7,000 on the show. Ouch. We gained popularity in the tri-state. So it looks like Season 2 is going to be a little more difficult than Season 1 was in this aspect here. Let's look at Night 2. I didn't look at Night 1 before. I was so petrified. AJ Styles defeats Bryan Danielson in a ladder match to win the title back. Sell out at 850 people. Let's look at the mail. Ricky Steamboat said that Kevin Steen is charismatic. We had 2,134 viewers on YouTube, which is really good. And Sting is gone from PWG, thank goodness. Alright, we really have to rethink this whole commentary thing. I'm going to let Ricky Steamboat go because we're losing a lot of money. And I feel like we don't need him that much. And he's $600 per show, so that could yeah, we could have saved some money without him. I thought he would help the show, but I guess not. You know what? I feel like Bert Sawyer is not even going to be good enough. So let's look at our free agents again. What is his rating? 75. Let's hire Cedric the Entertainer for $43,000 a show. Moolah. I would love for it to be who? Stan Lane's pretty inexpensive. He's 70. I feel like Bert Sawyer's better than that. Yeah. I would love for it to be Joel Gertner, but apparently he's not in this save. Don Callis. When are you coming back to wrestling? Hey, come back to wrestling. No thanks. I'm enjoying my hiatus too much to want to return at the moment. Come on, Don. Come back. I need commentary. You would pair perfectly with a Joey Styles. Don't you remember ECW? Alright. Well, I guess we'll go with these guys for now. Let's hope they don't mess it up too much. We are on the day of the show, PWG the Musical, in April of 2005. Ricky Steamboat has one appearance left. Oh, Mark Stardust has one appearance left as well. We want to keep him more long term, but less as a wrestler and more as a booking guy. Alright, and then let me even do this. You know what? You're not needed as a wrestler. Oh, I guess we do have to keep him on as a wrestler, but that's okay. I do want to keep him long term though, because he's working out on the booking team very well. And he's only 20 years old and he's working out very well on our booking team. Isn't that silly? No offense if you're 20 years old and you're listening to this. So, I'm not bringing anybody in from the outside. I am... Let's see. Ricky Steamboat has one appearance left. Does he talk? Does he do a good promo? Yeah, I can have him do a promo. Does he referees, right? Not very well. We gotta have referee a CM Punk match. Alright, what am I gonna do? So, this is what we're doing. Commentary team. Joey Styles, Bart Sawyer. He has a 72. He has up to 75. I hope these guys are up to what we need them to be for the show to sound and look good. I'm not going to up the production yet because, like I said, these next levels are too expensive. This one's going to be $2,500 per night. And this one's going to be $10,000 per month. So, yeah, I'm not ready for that financially or emotionally. But I am ready to get into the show. So, let's do it. Oh, before we do that, we have mail to get into. Matt Hardy was hired by Noah. Good for him. Oh, Johnny Nitro got hurt, but he won't miss any time. A couple split up. Cheerleader Melissa and James Watkins have split up. Let's see. Chavo got injured. Oh, the Ballard contract is ending. Shannon Ballard. He is a tag team champion somewhere else. Keep you for a year. Scott Young hasn't even debuted and his contract's already coming to an end. I'll keep you for another month. Brother Devon is going to Noah. Valentina's contract's coming to an end. Let's keep her around for another year. The other Ballard. Let's keep him around for another year. I feel like some of these people I'm signing more long term, just because I know that I want to keep them around. Like this guy, I'll give him 6 months. He hasn't really shown me much yet, but he is in bowling services, so I am trying to somewhat invest in him. Joey Matthews has impressed me. Unfortunately, I have to drop Christian York because the audience doesn't want to see him. Jeff Hardy got loaned out to Florida, NWA Florida. Matt Hardy joins Noah. Devon joins Noah. Jim Steele has gone from WWE. I don't even know who that is. This guy that we wouldn't want to hire. Alright. Chris Masters got hurt. You won't miss any time. Chris Cage got hurt. You won't miss any time. This. And then Del Rio loses his fight, of course. Alright. Now, let's get into the show. We have some people debuting. I think I'm going to put Bart Sawyer in a pre-show match. Just to get him debuted or whatever. I don't know. We are expecting 881 fans, so this doesn't suit us anymore. So let's get a 900 person venue. Oh, that's why we keep getting that one. And that's in Galt. I live by this actually. I've done shows in Galt. That's crazy. Oh, oops. All right, let's go to. That's funny though. That's right where I live. Not that, the Galt one. You know, let's go to the Galt one. I don't know where it is. Oh, Sacramento. That's by where I live too. Oakland Coliseum swap meet. Well, let's see. We're in April. Yeah, let's go to the Oakland Coliseum swap meet. We're just getting bigger and bigger. We're going to bigger venues. We're expecting more people. We got a booking meeting. We're going to buy some stuff likely to succeed. A near certainty. Both of them have no restrictions, so I can use them for anybody, which is great. Matt Jackson wants to know if he can hang out backstage. Jesse Jimenez turned up and asked if we could use him tonight. I like Jesse Jimenez. I used to watch him live in APW back in the day. I don't think I want to use him though on the show because I want to do well. So sorry, bro. Maybe next time. Chris Hero trained some people. Colt Cabana did a rib on Antonio Thomas. AJ came up with an angle idea. Sylvester K and Brian Kendrick got into an argument. Bobby Quance and Phoenix Star are friends. Like, oh, good, they can carpool to the unemployment line together. All right, so let's see how the commentary team does. It is these guys. All right, so I'm not worried about, like I said, bringing in big stars. I'm just worried about right now having commentary that can do the job. Because now we're on YouTube. Now we need to have good commentary, I guess. Let's see. What match? Who's AJ going to defend against? I'm so, like, just nervous about everybody right now. Do you want to go AJ and Chris Hero? Or should I do AJ? Should I do AJ and Brian again? Should I just run it back again? With good commentary this time? Because, I mean, if you think about it, they did fight twice, and AJ won one and Brian won one. Oh, you know what? Elix Skipper did beat Christopher Daniels. When did they fight last? In June? In March. Alright, that was just recently. Oh, Johnny Cashmere's made it up to star level? Wow. Does AJ have technical? No, not really. He's more aerial. And flashiness. Trent Acid is aerial. Do I want to do Trent Acid against AJ Styles? Would that draw? Kevin Steen? Oh yeah, he's recognizable. Let's do this. Johnny Cashmere and AJ Styles. I think that'd be interesting. An interesting match. And it's one that we haven't done before. And I'm kind of looking for something new. And I want to put the commentary to the test. And trust me, this will put them to the test all right. But that means that I got to put Trent Acid in a big match as well. So let's go Trent Acid. And he's flashiness. Trina Heston and Samoa Joe. We'll give the Backstreet Boys some star, some I don't know. We'll give them some. We'll feature them this on this show. A little bit is what I meant to say. I think Brian needs a little bit more momentum. And let's do this one as creative finish. That's likely to succeed. Have we? Oh, this is their first one-on-one match, I think, as well. Wow. I was afraid to give Brian title matches because he'd probably win. I can't do the tag titles for obvious reasons. But I can do... I still have to split them up. You know what? Let me do that. While I'm thinking of it, because I never think of it. Teams. Second City Saints. An active unit. Save. Boo! I know, it's so sad. And they both are just floundering as singles people. Like, they were doing so great as a tag team, and they're both just floundering as singles teams. And it's so sad. It's so sad. I finally have Excalibur off commentary. We'll get Chris Hero the win here. Try to keep these guys relevant, you know. And then we'll do a triple threat match. We'll go CM Punk, Elix Skipper. Do I want to go Jerry Lynn or Nigel McGuinness? I'll go Nigel McGuinness. Actually, no, let's go Jerry Lynn. Have we done this? We have not. Jerry Lynn will probably want to win. He'll probably get mad if anybody else tries to win. And now Nigel and Frankie. Oh no, I did that one recently. Okay, somebody. I want somebody who's a little technical. I could do Kendrick. Jardy. Oh, Joel Maximo, is that recognizable? That's cool. Well, how's this technical? Not so great. His aerial is fantastic, though. He has good technical. Is this a waste? I guess not, right? It helps get Tyler Black over, hopefully. We're at 148. Everything looks good so far. Let's do a triple threat with Kazarian and Cabana. We need a heel. Let's see here. I can do Petey Williams. In fact, I probably should do Petey Williams. We've done this. Oh, we've actually done this exact match. Oh, we did this exact match this month. Okay. Just kidding. Adam Pearce. Have you done this match? We have not. Okay. Frankie Kazarian will probably win that. And that should be all the matches that we have. Okay. I'm doing a lot of featuring of the Backseat Boys. I feel like they deserve it. So yeah, I think Samoa Joe and Trent Aston will be good, and AJ Styles and Johnny Casimir. I also want to do AJ Styles and I kind of do AJ Styles and Tyler Black. We'll see how Tyler Black does in this one. And then I want to do a talking segment. With who? With Nigel. Nigel issues an open challenge, and it is accepted by Tyler Black. Boom, there we go. Alright, now let's do a couple pre-show matches. Do a fatal 4-way with Joey Matthews, Phoenix Star, Chad Collier, and let's get Bart Sawyer in here, just to get him to get his first match out of the way. And then for commentary, I'm gonna put to experiment. I'll put Kenny Bolin in on this match. Okay, I thought I put Bobby Roode in the last one. I guess not. Pre-show, book it. Nope, I did not. Okay. Alrighty. Triple threat. Matt Sydal. Kenny Omega. And John Moxley. Oops. Scott Armstrong can't count to 3 that many times. Alright, I'll do one more. Make it a one-on-one match. Nick Nemeth. Alex Shelley. Boom, perfect. Okay. And let's run the show, see if the commentary is better, and see if we can start on the path to redeeming ourselves off of that awful All-Star weekend where we wasted thousands and thousands of dollars on Sting and Matt Hardy. And go. In a pre-show match, Alex Shelley defeated Nick Nemeth for a 39 rated segment. Joey Styles got a adequate. Bart Sawyer got an awful on commentary. But the commentary did lift the match, and Kenny Bolin did good work at ringside. So far, so good. In the second match, John Moxley defeats Matt Sydal and Kenny Omega in a triple threat match. 46 rated match. 52 Matt Sydal, 51 Kenny Omega, 27 John Moxley. In a 39 rated segment match, Bobby Roode defeats Prince Devitt. They both had in their 30s. In a 48 rated 4-way match, Phoenix Star defeats Bart Sawyer with a 450 splash. Let's see. Chad Corey got a 55. Everybody else got below. In the opening contest, we had a triple threat match for Frankie Kazarian defeated Colt Cabana at Adam Pearce when Frankie Kazarian defeated Colt Cabana with a half Nelson choke. 58 rated segment. Kazarian with a 68. Cabana with a 53. Pearce with a 48. Nigel got a 60 rated segment where he made his open challenge. It was answered by Tyler Black. They got a 57 rated match. Nigel with a 76, Tyler Black with a 25. The performance of Nigel McGuinness really stood out. So Nigel really helped this match. If it wasn't for Nigel, This match would have got an even lower rating. So thanks a lot, Tyler Black. In a 71 rated match. Oh, but the commentary still wasn't great. Oh, you know what? It's Bart Sawyer that isn't great. Elix Skipper defeated CM Punk and Jerry Lynn. Elix Skipper pinned CM Punk. Jerry Lynn had an 85. Elix Skipper with a 73. CM Punk with a 62. In a 45 rated tag team match, the Kings of Wrestling defeated Super Dragon and Excalibur when Chris Hero pinned Excalibur. And nobody did great on this match. In a 66 rated match that deserved better commentary, Bart Sawyer did not do well. Samoa Joe pinned Trent Acid with an Island Driver. In a 71 rated match, Bryan Danielson defeated Christopher Daniels in 24 minutes and 12 seconds with a Dragon Suplex. During the match, Christopher Daniels sustained a whiplash neck strain. And Bryan got a 78, Daniels got an 80. And Bert Sawyer did bad. In the main event, which got a 72, AJ Styles defeated Johnny Kashmere. AJ got an 89, Johnny Kashmere got a 62. And the commentary of Bart Sawyer really brought the match down. AJ was good. AJ had a great move. AJ and Johnny Kashmere had great chemistry. But they only got a 72 because the commentary was very bad. Still. 65 rated show. We're getting better. Let's hope we lost less money. Let's go ahead and talk to... I'm going to tell Kenny Omega that he's been doing great. I'm going to talk to the Backstreet Boys. All right. And 7 days. Christopher Daniels, he'll be back. See, we made money on this show. And that's what really matters. We didn't make a lot of money, but we made money. And we gained some popularity. All right. So we're gaining some popularity in some of these areas that normally wouldn't have seen us until we got to Netflix. Not Netflix. Yeah, we're on Netflix now. YouTube. Oh my goodness. Let's see how the show did, and then we'll check out the end of the month. All right, we have some mail. PWG the musical. We got 2,146 viewers and a bunch of New Japan stuff. And let's see, anything interesting? Oh, let's look at our show here. We had some good matches. This was better than the other one. But now we have to find a better color commentary than Bert Sawyer, because he did not do well for us, unfortunately. And yeah, so let's check out Saturday afternoon. Oh, because that was a Friday night show. I was thinking about All-Star Weekend again. I'm like, how do we get to Saturday afternoon? Do we go backwards in time? I'm going to go forwards in time to the end of the month, and we will see how we did. But, before I do that, let's start looking for a color commentary, because we need all the time we can get to find that. And see, even with Ricky Steamboat being $600, we still made money. It's just because Matt, Hardy, and Sting were so expensive. Alright, so these are my options. I'm going to change this to like a 75. I gotta go with a famous celebrity, I think. Dennis Rodman. I can't afford any of these people. I can afford this guy, maybe. He has an 89. This guy's an 83. I could try to get Jim Cornette on commentary. Jim Cornette and Joey Styles. Could you imagine? I want it to be Don Callis, but it cannot be. I'll bring this guy in for 6 months. This guy will probably do a better job because his stat is way higher, 89. So he'll probably do a better job, so I'm not too worried about it. Now let's go ahead and skip forward and see what we can figure out. We're not quite to the end of the month yet, but I do have a notification that we need to look at. It is referee Rudy Charles, and he is asking for a pay increase. He's being paid $90, but he thinks he's worth $150. He's asking for a $60 pay raise. I'm gonna give him 45. I do like Rudy Charles. He kind of like does everything for me. When like somebody won't do something, Rudy Charles will do it. You know. Our commentary team has been updated. We have Brian Petey Doyle is now in commentary. Petey Doyle. Good old Petey. We have some mail here. Anything interesting that we care about? Doesn't look like it. Claudio's going back to New Japan for a tour. That was also a reason why I wanted to get the title off of Claudio, because he like does a lot of New Japan tours. Chris Sabin's contract's coming to an end. Let's see. Two years, Chris Sabin. Just don't have to worry about him because I like Chris Sabin. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the end of the month and see what we have. Here we are, finally at the end of the month. Let's make sure. Yep. May 1st, 2005. We lost $17,000, almost $18,000. So we did learn a very valuable lesson here. We learned that... Why does he still have one appearance left? I don't know. Anyway. You know what? Maybe Ricky Steamboat wasn't on that last show. And maybe that's why we made the money that we made. Because we made like $285. So we made less than he would have been paid. So maybe that's why. So yeah, he still has one appearance left. We lost a lot of money. Let's look at our finances. Oh man. We went from 13,000 on the 27,000 on workers is because Sting and Matt Hardy was a lot of money. Plus we did 3 shows instead of 2. But yeah, ouch. It's a big ouch. We did a lot of ticket sales though. And sponsorship went up. And merchandise went way up. That's a really big jump for us. But production also had a big jump too. From 5,000 to 12,000. Alright, well, you know, that's the breaks. We'll figure it out. I feel like it's going to be a little harder, but we'll figure it out. It'll be fun. We have a decision to make. It's Greg Valentine. I already have him never doing in-ring work, which is pretty funny. So he retired. And they want to know if I want him to do in-ring work. But I... Oh, they're saying that he'll make less money now. Okay, well, whatever then. Yes, never involve in-ring work, please. Alright, he's a little cheaper now, but... Let's see. Homicide's contract is ending. Let's go sign Homicide. Back. For like 6 months. DDT financial warning. Uh-oh. Can we afford to buy them? Yeah, right. They've agreed to do it. Oh, we do have a lot of money. We could take over. The tier means that the company remains active with its current roster titles, but they're now owned by you. This is especially useful if you want to turn them into a developmental territory. I could take things from them, like titles, events. I do have a DDT tournament. TV shows, training facilities, broadcasters. Mostly workers, really. Or I could just shut them down altogether. I guess I'll do none of these things because I can't really afford it. It's $77,000. Oh, close this. Close this. Just kidding, guys. I wasn't a serious inquiry. Christopher Daniels is back. Johnny Devine's contract is ending. Let's re-sign him. He's a Stampede Tag Team Champion with somebody. Jarrell Clark's contract's ending. Let's keep him around for a little while longer. Blue Wolf wins his fight. Good for him. We finished first out of third in the Southwest Regional Battles. I don't know what happened to the fourth. Oh, because we went up. So now we're in small. And we did finish first out of the three that are small. So that's good, right? And our popularity will be increased. Our attendance will still be increased. So we're still going up in attendance, even though things are, hard times right now. Hard times, daddy. Jay Briscoe has changed from average to toned. Greg Valentine retires. He has officially retired. That's okay. We never use him as a wrestler anyway. He's still a road agent for us, as far as I know. Greg the Hammer, still a road agent. Perfect. Nothing changes there. Alright, so we still need... Oh, we got a better commentary. So that's good. I think we're good as far as what we would need. Let's look at our roster real quick. Let's go through our roles just to make sure that we have everything looks good. To make sure everything looks good. Okay. Psychology is good there. Good there. Good there. Good there. Alright, those guys are all good. I know Ricky Steamboat's not going to be around for the long haul. I wish I should keep Ricky Steamboat. I kind of want to keep him. Referees. They're fine. Color commentary. I have a few. But Pete Doyle's maybe my guy going forward. Play by play. Brian and Joey Styles for that. On screen personality. I got a few people. It doesn't matter. Managers. Again, I got a few people. It don't matter. Occasionals. No. Alright. I think we're good. I think we are ready to move on to the next episode, which will be happening next week, next Monday. Dropping every Monday at 4:20 p.m. Pacific time. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG, it all begins again on TEW9. I'm a little bit... I'm not sure where to go from here. We've gone for a little over a year. I feel like I've done everybody versus everybody. I'm not really sure who else to bring in. Maybe I'll... You know what? Maybe before we go, I will look at the new workers. Because I feel like I haven't done that in a while. Like, Josh Alexander's a new worker, but he only works in Canada. And he refuses to work in the U.S. He refuses. Okay. Cool. I want to bring him in for a few shots. His technical is very good. I hope I can get him to up to the level where he challenges Bryan Danielson or something. Gargano entered wrestling. He's 17. How old was Josh? Oh, also 17. Oops. Oh well. He's only coming in for a few months. Nah, nobody else super cool. John Grisham. Did we use him already? Wow. Okay. Let's see. What's your news story? Yeah, you haven't been used yet at all. There's no matches under your belt. Let's bring in John Grisham. How old are you? Also 17. We'll bring him in for 3 months. I'll have John Grisham versus Josh Alexander in a pre-show match. But at least, they'll have a couple matches. They'll be on our radar, and we can check them out later if we so choose to. The Colognes of Entered Wrestling, based in Puerto Rico. There's only one of them, though. I don't know what the other one is. Yeah, nobody else really that, jumps out at me. All right. So we have some people that we're gonna look to bring in. We have some people that we're gonna look to re-sign. And until then, we're going to sign off. And I will talk to you next time here on. I think I already said it, but I'll say it again. PWG. It all begins again on TEW.